I think the benefits are vast. Again, we continue to just have more and more information. And as a physician, it's really challenging to gather everything that is spread across the internet and summarize that information in a very succinct fashion and be able to process everything. So to have, AI and large language models, and work with them to help do that, really it dramatically increases your efficiency, as a physician working in this space. I think, other benefits are like I said, I think for a clinician that doesn't see a lot of MDS, this might be a great tool, this tool that I was referencing, for them to, get some recommendations quickly and efficiently for themselves that have been validated by experts. But there is pitfalls. This is an evolving field. Each update is better and better, but ultimately there's still challenges that we see. Like I said, most of the current existing large language models have sort of a date. If they're not actively searching the internet, they can tend to be outdated in the information that they provide. So if you're asking about an FDA approval that occurred today, they might miss out on that information and not put that information into, the guidelines that they're presenting you. The other thing is the hallucination component, or the, fake information. Right now, general, different than, very specific or domain specific large language models, want to get you an answer. They want to say yes. And so sometimes they will say yes or provide you an answer that is not necessarily a true answer, or provide you a reference that is not a reference consistent with what you actually need. So you have to understand that, know how to work around that when you're working in this space and in this research. However, future state, like I said, is minimizing hallucinations or false information through the way that we're building out these agents and building out the programs to really manage these large language models.